play drums in Blackberry Crush.
I'm Piper. I play guitar and I sing in Blackberry Crush.
I'm Gigi and I play the bass.
I'm Charlie and I play guitar and sing in Blackberry Crush.
Blackberry Crush, but I thought they'd get the memo.
City. Sorry. Kowloon Walled City, Piecework. They're like a doomy, like post-rock, post-metal sort of band, and they do this thing where like everything's super slow and there's like lots of space. So like they'll play a chord and then just like silence. They'll play another one. The vocals are really good. The mixes are really good. And the dude who sings in this band has a studio up in the Bay Area that sounds, everything they do in there sounds crazy. So this is banger. Unequivocal banger.
You should tell the Incinerate story.
Gotta get out
What?
of this.
Oh, we'll tell it as a whole band.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I just talk about it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Say
I
whatever.
have Snail Mail's Lush because I saw Snail Mail for the first time opening for Turnstile and was like, holy shit, I want to be a badass female musician. And every single song on here was back-to-back bangers. And I was like, I have to have this. And I listened to this album every day for like a year straight. So, and I have all the other albums for this one. But,
Record right here. My entire childhood, this is like basically all I listened to.
For sure.
And like the drummer of this band is super solid drummer, and so yeah, good person to emulate. Really underground artist called Owl City. They got this one song called Fireflies. It's one dude. Did you know that?
Dude, right on.
Tame Impala's one guy?
No.
Tame Impala is one guy?
Dude, they got crazy.
Yeah.
Things. I got Heart's Dreamboat Annie. This is one of the best albums ever made. No one will ever change my mind. Start to finish, listen to it all in one sitting. I'm obsessed with this album. I already have a copy of this on vinyl. Could use a new one though. Very underrated Pink Floyd pick. Everyone always trashes this album. I think it's amazing. Who doesn't want to hear Roger Waters scream for 15 minutes straight? I don't know. I love this. I don't know what else to say. It's no one likes it but me, I think. I'm also a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. I found him scrolling on YouTube super late at night with my old roommate, and we came across his Live at the El Macambo concert, and we listened to the whole thing start to finish, didn't speak a word to each other until it was over, and we were like, holy shit, we just found gold. Of course, The Garden, I love them. I heard of them for the first time when I saw them play at the Frights You're Gonna Hate This Fest. It's like one of the first shows I ever went to. Didn't even know who the Frights were, didn't know who The Garden was. They blew my mind. Insane stage presence. Weirdest, coolest music ever. I've never heard anything like it. Coolest guys ever. Yeah. Love The Garden.
Death Heaven, 10 Years Gone. This is like I think it's all like live takes from stuff. But I saw Death Heaven at the Summit, and they showed up, they played an entire record back to back without talking, and then just left. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. My fellow Americans. I think this record, the first EP that we did, is just like a copy of this record. This one's really cool because it's like a bunch of sample drums. So there's like weird drum and bass samples and like jazz samples, just over super loud, fuzzy guitars. And this album is like, I don't know, helps me go to sleep. It rocks.
Sweet. Yeah, I think we've always been like super huge Sonic Youth fans and just very inspired by like late 80s, early 90s grunge rock music. And we've always played a song off this album called Incinerate. And at one of our first big gigs, the house behind the venue went up into flames shortly before we played it. Then we continued to play the song about the house burning down in our set. So it's always gonna live in our memories. But,
R.I.P. the house.
yeah.
And then, of course, we had to grab some Radiohead because who is not a Radiohead fan? The difficulty is just picking one album, but we came to a band consensus of In Rainbows. I mean, what else is there to say? Just fucking rocks.
I'm all about those weird fishes.
I love you.
Love some weird fishes for sure.
Love getting eaten by the worms. Thanks, Hunter.
Hell yeah. Shoot it again.
Are we gonna go home and immediately use these?
Absolutely!
Hey, you still have that beer?
Yes. We've got, if this video's out before this show, a show on September 26th at Gold Hall with Surprise Soup and No Fauna. Thanks to Mean World Records for putting that on. We also are working on our next EP. Yay!
Yeah.
Not exactly sure when that's gonna be out, but we did start recording.
Oh, it's gonna be like a year.
It's gonna be like 3 months. We did start recording for that, and we've got all the songs done, so we're excited to get that out as quickly as possible.
But we're going to be doing the female-fronted DLR swag gig, hopefully in November.
Yes.
So more to come on that soon.
We're Blackberry Crush.
Crush with the Blackberry.
Blackberry Crush on it.
ABCs.
We're just broadcasting.
I guess we should brought shirts. We didn't get
Well, we